And a house is not a home when there's no one there. Yes, sir. To hold you tight and no one there. You can kiss. Hold on. Good night. Whoa, whoa. Yes, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. A house is not a home. Performed by me in honor of the great Luther Vandross, man. Thank you and welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. You're welcome. Whoa. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. The ladies ask, they request, and I give. You're welcome. Yes, sir. But that's what we do around here on SME. We go the extra yard. Speaking of which, today, immediately following this show, we've got John Fisher's Cooking with the Microwave, patty cake microwave right here on SME Live. Not recorded, not taped, not Memorex, live at about 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time right here. Yes, sir. 443-820-338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. So who brought it up? Oh, my man Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast brought it up in the last segment in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Rajon Rondo is setting up a vacation with his former Celtics teammates from the 2008 NBA championship team to celebrate nearing of the 10-year anniversary of their title. This party, however, doesn't include an invite to ex-Celtic star guard Ray Allen. So here's what Rondo had to say. He says, I asked a couple of the guys. I got a no head shake, said Rondo to the Undefeated when asked why Allen wasn't invited. Allen and Kevin Garnett joined forces with Celtics veteran forward Paul Forward in the summer of 2007 to form one of the greatest trios in NBA history, with a young budding star, Rondo, at the point guard. Allen, Garnett, and Pierce led the Celtics to the NBA's first championship in 22 years, or the Celtics' first championship in 22 years, with their 17th title in 2008. The four were also key players on the Celtics team that lost in 2010 NBA Finals to the Los Angeles Lakers. But on July 10th, 2012, Ray Allen shocked his Celtics teammates by agreeing to a 3-year, $9.5 million contract with the rival Miami Heat. Allen turned down, listen to this is a very key part of this. Ray Allen turned down a 2-year, $12 million offer from the Celtics with a no-trade clause after seeking a longer and more lucrative deal and not seeing eye to eye with Rajon Rondo. You know what happened. He went on to Miami, and they were actually eliminated in the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals. But then they went on to win back-to-back NBA championships. You remember Ray Allen was also one of the guys that made one of the key shots to help them win that series, the first series that they won, I believe it was. Allen, a retired 10-year NBA All-Star, has been estranged from Rondo, Pierce, and Garnett since his departure from Boston and winning the 2013 championship with Miami. One former Celtics player from the 2008 NBA championship team said Allen's exclusion from the party is because he left. He went to the enemy. And it's as simple as that. I understand this totally. He left and went to the enemy. And the thing about it is that this thing went down just like the Kevin Durant leaving OKC, going to Golden State. Maybe not to that level because OKC had just, been in a series with the Golden State Warriors in which they were up 3-1, so slightly different. But Ray Allen left, and I'm a Ray Allen fan. He's from the great state of South Carolina. Ray Allen left the Boston Celtics to play for the Miami Heat, and he actually had a better deal on the table with the Celtics and never really called anybody in this story. Your boy Paul Pierce talks about how he had called when Ray Allen was trying to make the decision on whether to leave or not. He had called to talk to him, and Ray Allen didn't return the dude's call. Yeah, so it was very, very weird in the circumstances that he left, and so I totally get it. I mean, they left in bad terms. He hadn't talked to those guys. They haven't hashed out what the issues were at the time where he left to go to the Miami Heat. I don't have a problem with that at all. It makes sense. You would wish that they could celebrate a special time in the organization's history, and especially in the lives of those 3-4 particular players, but I totally get it. Yeah, I mean, it's very disrespectful, and I don't know, I kind of considered Ray Allen to be from the generation, before the present-day generation, really before LeBron, obviously before Steph and before Westbrook and all of those cats. So, I don't think that he's a young guy that does all of these, soft-type things, unmanly things that dudes are doing these days, but he never called these guys to talk to them. They never hashed it out. So there it is. You don't get to come and celebrate the damn championship, the 10-year anniversary, and you can't even call nobody. From Chucktown Frank in the chat room on Spreaker.com, he says Ray Allen got the South Carolina upstate light-skinned syndrome. He says, no self-respecting South Carolinian would change teams to the rival, bitch. But thanks for getting us one ring. Yeah, so Chucktown Frank, I don't know how. Chucktown Frank is the only Boston Celtics fan that I know from the great state of South Carolina. Yeah. From Sidney Jackson, Rondo, Pierce, and Garnett are not three cats I would want to hang out with anyway. They all kind of a-holes. Paul Pierce definitely an a-hole. Rajon Rondo has proven to be an a-hole at some of his stops in the NBA, some of the teams. And Kevin Garnett, I always call, even though he's my homeboy, he's from the great state of South Carolina, I have said that he's a fake tough guy. From who do we have here? And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Nino the Wino. That had more to do with LeBron ties. Celtics and LeBron went at it for 4 years. From who we have here? Chucktown or Cedric Galloway. Ninja, I'm cool with it because once the NFL chose the Chargers over them to move the NFL stadium in L.A., they had to find a deal that works for them. Talking about the Chargers moving to L.A., I guess maybe he's a San Diego Chargers fan. From the People's Champ, he says he shoots Vince, rehashes redundant topics, and gives a horrible rendition of Luther Vandross. Welcome to Woman Wednesday. Let's relook at your statement, sir. Vince deserved to get shot. If he calls up here right now, shoot his ass again. We already went over the topics that you don't want me to discuss that we have discussed several times. And a horrible rendition of Luther Vandross? Sir, clean the sugar daddies out your ears. From that ninja, Cedric, something about that seems wrong. The Vegas Raiders? Anything outside of the Oakland Raiders seems wrong. But I actually like Vegas Raiders. If they're going to leave, it seems like Vegas is the type of town for the Oakland Raiders. I like that. Sidney Jackson says, Doug, that song wasn't long enough, sir. Man, you know what? Thank you. You actually wanted to hear more? Thank you. From DJ Queen. From DJ Queen in the chat room on Spreaker.com, Miss Mocha, I was really waiting to hear him sing. After he sung, wow, blown away. Thank you, Doug. You're welcome, DJ Queen. From Miss Mocha Bella, she says, thank you, Doug. Al the Bandit, get him, Dougie. That was awesome. Thank you, sir. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. Every time I sing a song, the chat gets bogged down and the conversation gets bogged down to how beautiful I sing. From J. Clyde Censored, Rondo also didn't invite Scott Pollard. Why is it just Ray Allen as a story? Because nobody gives a shit about Scott Pollard. That's why Mr. J. Clyde Censored. From Woe D, No Bunkie Hole 504. Yeah, Harper. Doug was out of control in the first hour. Shot Vince, which I will do again. Then turned around and gave me a BPA for paying homage to the ladies with my profile pic of Liddell. Oh, what's her name? Her name ain't Liddell. It's I can't even remember the name of the lady. And as a matter of fact, sir, I'm glad you reminded. Who is this? Wody 504. Thank you for reminding me that you posted a picture of what's the lady's name? Nudell or whatever. You hear that? That's the sound of you getting a couple of stars by your name. The BPA nominations have no heart. From Miss Mocha Bella, she says, thank you, DJ Queen, for that comment. Thank you. I appreciate it as well. From Cornelia Small, Vegas Raiders, hell no to the nah. Oakland is in L.A. is known for mean streets and toughness. Vegas is known for pimps, strong-arm bookies, and armed security. Sounds like the same thing to me, or at least in the same neighborhood. From Sidney Jackson, nobody gives a shit about Scott Pollard. Doug Stewart, laugh out loud. Exactly. Right. Nobody gives a shit about Scott Pollard. From Jam, where's the teachers, or where these teachers? And I think I lost it. Damn, I think I lost it. From Denise Milk and Cookies X Squad. Doug, we love listening to you sing. Thank you so much. Could you sing for us again? You know what? Thank you, Denise Milk and Cookies. Thank you, Milk and Cookies. Thank you. Not today. But I'll tell you what. If y'all twist my arm tomorrow on a Throwback Thursday, maybe I'll sing for y'all then. Duckin' and Dodger says he gave Wody 504 a BPA because Lunell, that's her name, because Lunell wasn't pretty enough. That's cold. Yeah, I don't want to see Lunell naked. From Chucktown Frank, Duck in the chat is a rapper of the real world. From Mr. Harper, the Raiders brand is bigger than a city, word to AL. Right. The Raiders is the team. The city is Oakland, and it's synonymous with Oakland. We get that, I guess. But if there was ever a city that fits perfect for the Raiders, it would be Vegas. Sin City? I mean, that's perfect. I mean, Al Davis is actually smiling right now in heaven that the Raiders may be going to Vegas.